Well, I'm Bill Soward from Adaptive Planning. We are in the performance management business, and I guess I'm about to find out how to use this. Huh? What do I do? They don't give you any training on this. There we go. Budgeting, planning, financial reporting, operational metrics, dashboards. That's our business. We sell primarily to mid-market companies, companies of 100 employees to 2,500 employees. What's interesting is that over the last couple of years, though, we have seen a lot of traction up market. So today, over 20% of our customers you would consider as enterprise. And so that's great news. So we have customers that run the range from software companies like NetSuite and Intac and CollabNet and Case Central, online media companies like MSNBC, retail chains like Pep Boys in the United States, Specsavers over in Europe, construction rental companies like Actio, an $800 million company in Japan, food manufacturing companies like Rich Product, people that own the Buffalo Bills, nonprofits like AAA, American Red Cross of New York City, Goodwill Industries of Southern California. So a wide range of different segments that we work with. The performance management space, according to Gartner, is one of the fastest growing application spaces. It is the new frontier, we think. The back office world is pretty well played out, and it's mostly a replacement business. This forward-looking management layer sitting in front of back office systems, helping stakeholders in a company to decide what they should do next. What's the next decision we should make? What's our plan? How are we doing so far? What are the precincts reporting? What do we do next? That's the world that we play in. And in our world, the primary competitors on the high end, Cognos, Hyperion and Business Objects, so now IBM, SAP, and Oracle are our primary high-end competitors. They're primarily focused on Global 2000 companies. We see this huge untapped mid-market opportunity, and so much like Salesforce did with CRM, we are really the ones that are unlocking this huge opportunity. Today we have over 375 customers across a wide range of segments. We tripled our customers and bookings in 2007. We'll more than double that in 2008. The third quarter of this year was our biggest quarter ever. We're continuing to sell customers here in the fourth quarter because we have a solution, we think, which is compelling, particularly in a very difficult environment where you really need to plan. Now is the time to do that, and with our SaaS model, it makes it very easy and low risk for customers to get started. We are, we think, a disruptive player in our space. We were the first SaaS-based performance management solution. You heard from Host Analytics yesterday. They are arguably the only other company that offers a SaaS-based solution in our space. And so from that standpoint, the market is wide open. We decided, because of our space, to not only offer OnDemand, but also offer an on-premise solution. We're dealing with a lot of forward-looking information. Many of our publicly traded companies, when they put together their plan, what their earnings per share is going to be, 99% of their own employees don't even know what those numbers are. And so, notwithstanding our higher level of security and reliability, they have policies that say, I'm sorry, that data does not leave the building. And so we do have an on-premise alternative, which some of our larger customers take advantage of. What's interesting in our case, however, is that we offer our on-premise and on-demand at exactly the same price. It's subscription-based. The pricing is the same. And so we are indifferent, agnostic as to how our customers decide to deploy. So we take that issue off the table. And it's really up to them what their requirements are right now, what makes sense for their organization. Do they have little or no support from IT? Do they have a large IT organization? It's those things that play out to determine what's the best way to deploy the solution. We have a number of customers who want to get up and running quickly, who will start out hosted, and then IT will imagine in the future that they will take the application back and run it themselves over time when they have the resources, and we're quite supportive of that. A key part of our model is our global test drive program, Try Before You Buy. Many of you in the room have 30-day trials for your chargeable editions. We've taken that a step further. We have not only trials of our Enterprise Edition, but also a free Express Edition, which has 65% of the functionality of our product. We make that available free and hosted, so you can go in and sign up today, within a minute, be up and running on our free application, use it. There's no time limit, there's no seat limit. We also have our free downloadable version of our product at SourceForge. We've made that available over the last 2 years, over 75,000 downloads there. It's also available at SugarForge with Sugar CRM. another several thousand downloads there, 85 countries around the world. Why are we doing that? We will win by unlocking the mid-market. People have to experience the value before they're ready to buy. At our price points, it's not cost-effective for us to sell to everybody every day. So what we do is make all of this available, get it in the hands of our customers, let them experience the value themselves, let them through a self-service process, work their way through that process, and when they're ready to buy, we answer the questions, we engage with live salespeople over the phone, and we work them through the sales process. In the meantime, if they're not ready to buy, that's okay. Take your time. Here are all the tools. Take advantage of our free online training, as I mentioned earlier. Learn more and more about it. We're keeping in front of them. We're keeping them warm, and when they're ready to buy, we're the place that they go. That's how we're winning in the marketplace today. We do have a very comprehensive solution, and it's this is an Excel-like experience. And so, imagine what you do today in Excel. People move to our model because we have a pre-built application. It's income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, capital budget, headcount plan, all integrated into one. Department manager sets up their expense budget. That gets rolled up. They only see what they're responsible for. The functional VP sees their entire division. The CFO can see the entire consolidated view of the company over multiple business units, multiple locations, multiple products, and then drill down into the specific details. We have a very easy-to-use report builder, so people can drag and drop, create their own reports. This is designed for business users, not power users, and not developers. And so, basically, we're delivering a product that requires virtually no training for end users, and that's the only way that we can succeed in this marketplace. So simple, affordable, and fast is what we are all about. We also have an increasingly vibrant online community focused around best practices and getting our customers to share information about how they're solving these business problems using our application. We have a very compelling value proposition for software companies. So nobody is too small. You can buy one seat from us. We have 65 or so software companies. Many of those are on the small size, but they are fast-growing organizations. They have hyperactive VCs on their board who are constantly asking for new insights and new metrics. You guys have all been through that. You have changing business models. You were adding people quickly. Now you're going through your cash conservation model, and you're switching gears and all of that. And so our kind of solution is very well adapted to your kind of environment, which is why we have so many software customers on the program today. We have developed a pitch a package specifically for the recession. I mean, how many people in the room have gone through an emergency planning exercise in the last 60 days? Anybody? Raise your hand. Only a couple of you? Well, I can tell you, as we talk to customers across the country and around the world, a very high percentage of CFOs and CEOs have gone into this fire drill over the last 60 days. Oh my God, 2009 is not turning out the way that we thought. What do we do now? Let's go back and rethink everything. They may have done it once, and many of them have done it twice, according to some surveys that we've just run. And so the reality of this is that we have a lot of top-down planning going on. If ever there was a time to plan, it's right now for 2009. We've designed a kit specifically for this to allow people to do a quick planning exercise, create multiple scenarios for 2009, lock down on the plan that they believe in with their stakeholders, but have plan B already in your pocket, because what if you're wrong? And the chances of being wrong right now for 2009, I think, are relatively high. Wrong in terms of it may get worse before it gets better, maybe you miscalculated. On the other hand, at some point, it's going to turn around. And so what's your ramp-up strategy look like? Not just about cutting. How do you grow back? How do you scale up quickly? What's plan B? What's plan C? Having all that thought through, have everybody aligned in your organization so you can move quickly depending on how a situation changes on the ground. That's the companies that are going to be successful through this. So we developed a package specifically for that. So, in total, we're, doing great. We still see a lot of opportunities out there. We are still building our business in 2009. We will be growing our organization, perhaps a little bit more slowly than we had originally imagined. But we are, on track, we think, to be the dominant player in the mid-market space for performance management. If you are a software or services company in the room, we'd be delighted to talk to you. No customer is too small to talk to adaptive planning. Thank you very much.